Hey there, superstars, and welcome to Soulfully Illumined. It's been a hot minute since my last video. January has been pretty intense and has been requiring me to find a new balance, as well as a new balance in my day-to-day life, as things are just kind of moving around me and there's so much stimulation around me because I feel more grounded here. So it's just taken me a little bit of time to kind of find this nice balance. So thank you for your patience. And yeah, so let's get into this video. In this video, we're going over what activations are happening for you at this time. Now know this is a timeless reading, so whenever you get this is the perfect time for you. Do take what resonates, follow your own instincts, follow your own heart, and leave what does not resonate. So in today's video, we're going into what activations are happening for you at this time. How is this playing out in your physical reality? And then any additional guidance that wants to come through for you from spirit. All right. So go ahead and scroll down below to the timestamps for the different piles. We have a pile 1 timestamp, pile 2, and a pile 3. So go ahead and connect with those numbers, and I will see you at your pile. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And we are going into what activations are happening within you, for you at this time. So let's get into it. We're going to start with this deck here, some oracle cards today. So for pile 1 collective, what activations are happening at this time for them? We're going to take this first card. It says Lapis Lazuli, life-changing epiphanies or experiences. Bottom of the deck was gold. Sorry, I kept flipping there. And it had said basically letting go. Next card we have is Larimar, sensitive emotions. Maybe I should show you. Sorry about that. That's the Lapis Lazuli. We have Larimar. And one more card, Spirit, for pile 1 collective. Activations currently happening. We have Opal. Love that. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Great. Beautiful cards, pile 1. Bottom of the deck is Jade, wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. All right, so for you, pile 1, I'm feeling like you're coming out of the dark. And this could be in an area of your life, but I'm really getting this sense of generality with that statement. It's like you may have been going through a shadow period for a little while, or maybe you've been walking through the darkness for a while, the shadow aspect of your journey for a while, really just taking that deep dive into different aspects of your world. And that could be your internal world or your external world, and it's been a little rough. It's like you've been climbing this mountain. And so there's certain activations, there's certain things that are coming up within you purposefully. It's been, I don't know, this is the stage of your journey where this is, I'm hearing, supposed to be happening. It's a part of the steps that you're taking along your lifetime currently, where you're being activated to really just propel forward. It's almost like a phoenix rising moment where, you know, as you continue to your day-to-day life, there's this awakening that's happening for you. And that's the activation, which is where you're starting to see things more clearly. you're gaining more wisdom. And a lot of it has to do with what's coming in as far as downloads. And this may be coming through in your day-to-day life, such as, you know, you get ready in the morning, or you're going to work or school in the morning, and then you get an epiphany. Like you're driving in the car and that leads to this epiphany coming through, and this, you know, and so forth. Like it's almost like happening through your day-to-day operations of life. And so it's just that time, that remembering of certain things. It could be in the form of memories where you're remembering certain things and just remembering it from a different perspective. And I'm being drawn now to the wellness here with the jade. And it's almost like you're purifying an old memory because you now see it differently. You've walked through the shadows and you now have a different perspective, your activation. Now know this, with the sensitive emotions coming through with the Larimar, it's kind of like you may feel, because of this clarity, because of seeing things, it's almost like they're showing me, it's almost like this detoxification. It's like this knowledge coming through and pushing out the old, and it's pushing out the old, for a lack of a better term, toxicity, or, you know, that old clutter or smoke, that old stuff is being cleared out. And it may be coming in the form of emotions, sensitivity, things of the past that have really guarded you from really expanding that heart center. So in other words, there's a heart activation happening for you at this time. And it feels like as a result of all of this, there's this sense of sparkle and shine. Back to the opal card. Let yourself sparkle and shine. So those things that have been inhibiting you from really just playing, being you, being your authentic self, really just being bold, fearless, and the things that you really truly desire. That's really coming through. Because it's like you're pushing out the old and therefore creating more space for expansion and growth uninhibitedly. Really, really beautiful. I am going to, is there anything else here? Yeah, so for some of you, you may be feeling a little scattered as these things are happening. Like you may feel like there's a lot of things happening around you, but it's like, it's just a result of burning out or clearing out the stuff within you, because your external reality is a manifestation or a projection of aspects of what's happening within you. And so it's like there may be a lot of noise around you, or you may have a lot of clutter either in your world, your life, or in your mind. I know that it's okay, because there's a clearing out that's happening. So extra self-care is important. Gentleness with yourself is important, because I feel like as you give yourself that self-care, that love, it just provides a nice grounding for you to allow yourself, to give yourself permission to really, I'm hearing soar. Oh, I love that. I really love that. Okay, so I'm going to pull some chakra cards here. I don't know, this wanted to come out. So here, Okay. So we have communication here. We have self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection, connecting these two cards here with the lapis lazuli and the Larmar card. Larmar might be a nice stone to carry with you, to just like place under your pillow, or just, you know, just have with you to help support you through this process, to give you that extra support. Because I feel like at this time, it's like emotional support may give you more comfort, more peace, more fluidity through these energies, okay, through these activations. Because it's like with the communication here, it's almost like your way of communicating is shifting, is changing, is opening up to, okay, a more divine level. What does that mean? Being more aware of what's transpiring in a connection, in a relationship. And instead of just reacting based on maybe old trauma or wounds or ways of seeing things, and really connecting into what's happening in this moment with, for example, this person, and shifting the way that you communicate with this experience. There's something about that changing for you. And that's because you're building greater stability within your emotions, or a more balanced approach to how you respond to a situation. It's almost like, okay, I see what's happening here. This person is triggered because of this experience. And so maybe in the past, having to either defend yourself or lash out or avoid, it's like, for example, shifting it to, I see where they are right now. This is where I am right now. And being able to articulate it in a way that creates greater harmony and support for not only yourself, but for another. And as I said that, the clock shifted to 11:11 on my timer. So that may be really relevant for some of you. And this is a really important part of your life journey, pile one. Because for some of you, partnership may be coming in. Or there's some sort of partner coming into your world. It could be a tribe member. It could be an actual, partner, romantic partner or whatnot. But also what it's doing is it's strengthening the bond with yourself and the ability to really see what's happening in your world, and to communicate and interact with others in a way that makes you more comfortable and empowered. It's quite beautiful. And as a result, just giving you that greater sense of peace. Like, come on, we all want peace, right? So it's like these activations are really changing the way that you see things. So expect greater clarity in your relationships. Expect greater clarity about your past. Expect greater clarity about who you are. And give yourself that self-care as you navigate the emotions of the change. Where are we going to next? We're already at 13 minutes, guys. What's up with that? All right. So we're using the Psychic Tarot next. Let's go into more of how this is playing out, although I do feel like this has been covered. We have Stand Your Ground in reverse. We have the Magician card. Sorry, let me just, one more time. for pile 1 collective spirit. Thank you. Yeah, and then we have spiritual union there. Patience and planning. Yeah, so this is really helping you to move forward, pile 1. It's really helping you to really stand your ground, communicate your truth, and hold to it. Because some of you may have allowed emotions to guide you or take you over. And some of you have been easily, I know I have been anyway, but like easily strayed towards what other people want of you. But this reading, it's like it's now coming back to you. And as you come back to you and seeing things from a clear perspective, it's like you can now, as a result, build this better relationship with yourself and therefore build a stronger one with those around you. And some will leave and some will stay. Regardless, it's all a-okay. Hey, that rhymes. Because the right ones will be there. And notice how you have that cup here, and then you have this cup here, right? This one being in reverse, how spiritual union, the 2 of cups, is in reverse. It's like, it's time to let go of those old energies and allow in that new. And with the emotions here, what I'm getting is this sense of multidimensionality. And for some of you, there's this really cool awakening of being able to see these multiple perspectives. And it's like, as you see these multiple perspectives, it's like you're so good at like being empathetic. You can understand all of these, and understanding that, I don't know, how it all just fills up a cup. How does that, it's basically that, how do I say this? Give me a second, pile 1, hold on. That when you see that there's all of these different perspectives, nothing's wrong. No perspective is wrong. They're all just different, nor are they right. They're all just different perspectives. And when you understand that, it's like it just fills up your cup. There's some sort of wisdom that's coming through for you that's really going to empower you and enable you to really just, number one, fill up your own cup, but just feel like your cup is full. I hope that makes sense. I really do. And as a result, it's going to really help you to just see clearer and propel forward. There's something coming through that's really activating you to move forward in just this like clear light. So any final guidance for pile 1 as we close out this reading? Any final guidance for pile 1 collective? Receptivity. Oh, I love that. Hathor, totally. You totally got that. All right. Keep going. One more. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so these 2 cards connect. With the Hathor, receptivity, says allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okay. And then we also have Cordelia, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Love that. And then lastly, bottom of the deck, Kuan Yin, we have compassion. Release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Bottom of the deck. So here, final messages and guidance for you guys is just being open and receptive to the world around you and the stories that you tell yourself versus the stories that are really in front of your face. and really what's happening around you. Because I feel like there's pieces of the stories that may not be as clear as you may think. And so being open to that is important for what really wants to come through. And another way of saying this is just being open to not really translating things around you, but instead just being in the moment and just being in it. Okay? With the Cordelia card, going outside, grounding is really important for you, Pile 1. It feels like there's a lot of mind energy happening, and even with the releasing of the emotions that you may be experiencing, going into nature will really help to ground you and help with the detoxification process. So yeah, and it'll really help you to tap into more of your intuition. One thing I've started to do, because I live in like a place that doesn't have that many trees, but I do have some water around me and I love water, is even in this cold weather too, I in the morning when I take my shower, to me it's a ceremony with the water. And I set that intention of just clearing out the old energy and helping me to just emotionally, mentally, physically just stay really grounded. So if I can't get into nature because it's freezing cold outside, that's another option for you as well as for me. And with Kuan Yin and the compassion, I really feel like it comes down to that, is compassion with yourself as you unfold on your journey, because this is an unfoldment of you. But also compassion with others as they unfold. Because there's so many layers of understanding and of truth as we go along this journey. And for you, Pile 1, it's about allowing this and remembering the sense of peace. And that something about wellness for you is important. And one quote I remember is, would you rather be right or happy? Such a powerful, powerful quote. Anyway, we're going to end your reading there, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some clarity. I'm sending you so much love. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Do give this video a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. We would love to have you. And have a great one. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. Let's find out what activations are happening for you at this time. We are going to start off with some oracle cards. And let's get into it. So for Pile 2 Collective Spirit, what activations are happening at this time for them? For Pile 2 Collective, we have Tanzanite. Love Tanzanite. Ready to love again. I can't read the bottom part. My gosh. So let's just let that slide. There we go. We got Tanzanite for you guys. For Pile 2 Collective Spirit activations. What are we? No. We have garnet, purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. There we go. One more card, Spirit. Okay, that was quick. We have Sugilite, own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, I didn't show you that card. There we go. Is that even clear? I hope so. And then bottom of the deck, we have Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Yeah. It's like this activation, one of the activations I'm getting with you is this lighthouse energy, this lighthouse vibe, this activation is coming in to really just light you up from the inside out and really express different aspects of your personality. For some of you, it could be your gifts. For others, regardless, they're connected. But it's just different aspects of you are coming out that may even surprise you, but actually make you feel very delightful. Like some badass, for example, a badass part of yourself comes out, you finally speak up for yourself and you feel pretty damn good. Like that, like, oh, I didn't even realize I had that in me. Meanwhile, you did. And for some of you, it's this knowing that you have this aspect of yourself, but always keeping it quiet or silenced, and now coming out and really expressing that aspect of you and feeling really damn good about it. So this activation is really bringing forth empowerment. I feel like your solar plexus, it's going to really target that solar plexus part. A lot of yellows around you, a lot of yellows may be popping up in your life. You may be seeing a lot of yellow. That's confirmation for you. And one thing I'm getting is when you see it, you may want to just kind of touch your solar plexus, just kind of giving it comfort and this support and this emphasis, like, hell yeah, the fire is starting to burn. Meaning, I'm starting to feel really good. You know what I mean? And that charge is coming back into my world, within me. So with the purification, I'm being shown the purification and the detoxification here. And with that, you know, whenever that light shines, it's like it shines on not only the good stuff, right? Like we think, oh, it's going to shine and we're going to see all the light, right? But with the light, we also see like dark stuff. We see the debris that we may not have seen before. And so there may be a spotlight on the debris. So some things that have been holding you back from really shedding or shining that light. One thing I want you to know, if that does happen for you, don't emphasize the debris. For some of you that are perfectionists and that are really hard on yourself, see it, acknowledge it, and then remember that that's just an aspect, right? And you can either clear it or you can acknowledge it, okay? It's up to you. But regardless, you're seeing your multidimensionality as a result of it. It's just the story you put to the debris. Is it junk, or can you use it to empower yourself? Is this an aspect of your personality or an aspect of who you are? And how can you use it in a positive manner? You know what I mean? Like, it's just your perspective if that debris comes up for you. Okay? So, know this though. It's time for you to own your own divinity, your own power, your own authentic power. So these activations are really going to help you to do that. But it will require you to really fill your own cup. Interesting that the cups came up in this reading too. Really filling up your cup, because it's hard to really just shine when you're not feeling full. So, ready to love again. Interesting. It's like, what brings you love? What fills up your emotional cup? What makes you feel emotionally balanced or stable or harmonic? right? Like in a more greater harmony in your world. What brings you more peace in your world? So notice how I'm trying to use emotional words to describe the feeling. Because these activations are going to also highlight some things that do in your world bring you that emotional cup filleth over energy, and there's going to be other things that are shown to you that do not, that actually take away, and that make you focus more on the debris than the light and the beauty and the wonders of who you are and the world around you, right? Because it's like you're clearing out, you're detoxifying. So you may feel the need, pile 2, to clear out the clutter. Clear out your room, clear out your closet, clear out your space, clear out your desk, whatever it is. And so it's like clear out the things in the space that does not serve you anymore, that does not emotionally fulfill you anymore. Because it's like there's something that wants to come to you, and that's more love and that's more light. Okay? And I feel like with you, it's coming from different ways, different things. It could be a love partner, it could be partnership, but I'm also getting a different way of expressing yourself. So it could be career related as well, or school related, but just how you navigate the world. So it's coming from different perspectives for you. It's almost like different dimensions for you. Really interesting. So we're going to go here with the Chakra Insight cards for pile 2 collective. What activations are happening within them? We're going to take that. We have sexuality in reverse. And then we have emotions, feelings. Yeah, we talked about that. Emotions, feelings, expression, moods, balance. Yeah, I was going to say sacral chakra. You got all sacral chakra cards here. As a result of these activations, pile 2, it's like you're going to move in the world differently. You're going to connect with the world in a different way, in a way that really lights you up. Yeah. It's like maybe in the past you've been a little scared or maybe apprehensive about being vulnerable with people. And as a result, maybe you haven't felt really fulfilled in specific relationships. Maybe I should cover this card because I think YouTube's a little strict on nudity. But that's shifting for you. It's like as a result of what's happening, it's like it's opening up that solar plexus, but it's connected to your sacral chakra and really opening up. I'm getting the detoxification could be through that sacral chakra. So some of you may feel the need to just move, to dance, to move the body, to move the hips. You know, for those of you that like the treadmill, okay, because I'm getting that a lot with people lately. Treadmill, treadmill, treadmill. I'm like, why? Like life is a treadmill, isn't it? Like we just constantly are running and like going through circles. Anyway, I digress. And then instead moving to the elliptical, okay? So moving those hips in this different way, just to open it up, to get it into the proper position, clear out the old energy, okay, and moving the muscles in a different way. I don't know why. I'm going off on a tangent, but there's something here about the body will be moving in a different way. So it's like allow yourself to move and maybe do routines in a different way. Okay, and as a result, you're more in the present moment because you're not on autopilot in the brain. right? I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this. This is my routine. And by switching it up, it's putting you in that present moment. And I feel like it's creating greater balance within you. And that feeling and that knowingness of what real balance is for you. Gosh, I hope this is making sense, because it's like they're showing it from this angle and then this, but then add this and then add that. So I'm really hoping it's making sense, guys. And then as you stay balanced in the moment, it's almost like you're going to see that debris in there, those certain things in there, and be able to move it out or shift it, you know, navigate those things in a more balanced way. And with the expression as a result, being able to express yourself more authentically and not being conscious or conscientious about being vulnerable. Because you know you've got this. This is just how you feel. And that ultimately nothing can hurt you because you're strong within yourself in this moment. You know what I mean? Value your self-worth. That will be strengthened in the present moment. You know, I've been doing this stuff for God, since I was, I don't even know, I think I've always been doing this stuff innately. And then when I went into when I was more conscious about it, I started getting into all the books and all that stuff, and Hay House, and all the different books, How You Can Heal Your Life, and blah blah blah. And so I just feel like it took me, and a lot of it was of value, but it took me into my brain, into my head, where I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do this. But I feel like you're getting back to you and what feels good to you, because that is the right move. So there's something, and now that's just an example, but it's like you're finally getting back to you. Take it in strides, my friend, because I feel like with this activation for you, it's going to take a little bit of time, and I'm getting about 6 months. 6, some of you 9, whatnot, but take your time with it, because it's like you're clearing out the old patterns. You're clearing out also, for some of you, some old timelines, okay? Because as you shift your perspective now, it shifts those timelines. So you're doing some serious clearing out. But my friends, it's incredible, because you're going to feel so empowered as a result of all of this, truly. Yeah, you're going to stretch out. You're going to stretch out those wings, and you're really going to fly. What is it that you want me to see with this card? I love tanzanite. It's just such a beautiful, to me, it represents multidimensionality. It represents the, the indigo, that rebellious nature, that firecracker, the one that's, willing to be that way shower, to pave the way, because you know what? They have that fire. And I feel like your fire is coming back within, and it's going to make you shine like the diamond that you are. Trust yourself during this process, pal, too, because it really comes down to following your gut instincts, not your mind, your gut instincts. So trust that gut. Like I said, with that solar plexus, when you see that yellow around you, when you remember this, just give that solar plexus some extra oomph by giving it a bit of support, okay? Something to consider. So this is a lot longer, so I'm going to just end this reading with some final cards for you, for Pile 2 Collective. Final messages for them. Look at that. You got Freya and you got Bold. Come on, right? And it's connected to that sexuality card there. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Love it. And that's a lynx beside her. And when you're in the present moment, pile 2, there's something here about really getting an activation, and it's an activation from a past life. For some of you, it could be from your life in Egypt, but what I'm getting is like, it's almost like from Shambhala. It's like something higher, like at a higher frequency. It's a world in a higher frequency. I don't know. I'm seeing like Shambhala or Lumeria or Telos or like somewhere, even Atlantis for some of you. It's like there's something from a different world that is coming through you that needs to, that wants to, not needs to, not wants to, but it's a part of you that it's time for, or it's ready to be. Thanks, guys. I'm just trying to find the right word to match what I'm feeling. That's ready to be expressed through you, for you. That's going to make you feel so good. So, so good. And again, we got yellow. And it was all yellow. I don't even know if that's the lyric of the song. And then again, we have purification. It's time for cleansing, detoxifying of your body and mind. You know, we have 2 detoxification cards going on. Drink plenty of water, my friends, because there's certain things that are detoxifying that's been ingrained in you for a while. Water will help you clear it out. Some of you, it has to do with the blood. So it could be something from your lineage. It could be from your family, some old family wounds that are clearing out, okay? And it's linked to your self-worth. You're being asked to trust your innate, trust that gut of yours. It won't steer you wrong, okay? Follow your instincts. All right, pile 2, that was your reading for, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope it brought you insight. You guys are awesome. You really are. You guys are awesome. So yes, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Do give this video a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. We'd love to have you. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. Let's see what activations are coming through for you at this time and what is going on. Okay, so when I was just feeling into you before I start, I don't know, I was seeing green. So I don't know what's up with that because there's so many, but it was like this soft green. It was quite lovely. It was a lovely green. It was just about this softness, this healing, this peace, this, I don't know. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you. Let's start with some oracle cards and get into it. So for pile 3 collective, Spirit, pile 3 collective, what activations are happening at this time for them? Pile 3 collective. Thank you. We have a Apostolite. Increased support. I am your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to any abundance of help and opportunity. And look at that, we have a green stone there. Apostolite. Beautiful. And like I said, like softness, but let's keep going. What activations are happening for pile 3? We have here Kyanite. Make time for self-care. One last card, please, Spirit. And we have Jade, Wellness. Another green stone there. Are we going to keep this out? Passion and Purpose. Let's just keep that out. Let's just keep that one out for you. And move that along. We have Jade, we have Wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. We have Rupelite, Passion and Purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy, motivation to work on meaningful projects that's dear to your heart. Sorry, it's hard for me to read this. The lighting's not that great this morning. Bottom of the deck, we have Clearing Negativity, Smoky Quartz. Release negativity from within and around you. Maybe I'll put that right there for you. Okay, so first card I showed you, this is the Kyanite card. You may want to invest in a crystal if you feel called to one of them. That's the jade, and then we have the rubellite. Bottom of the deck being the smoky quartz. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for you, the energies coming in for you at this time, pile 3, is really calling you to be more receptive and be open. It's bringing in more of a softer vibe to your energy. It's helping you to just kind of bring you to a softer state of being. Sorry, I just need some water. My throat chakra's been doing some clearing, man. It's been really interesting. So let's get back to it. Sorry about that. The activations that are happening for you, like one of the major things is this softening of your energy. It's bringing through a softening of your vibe, which is allowing you to become more receptive. So if you feel a little vulnerable, it's totally okay, because it's opening you up. It's giving you the space to be vulnerable. It's giving you the space to feel that comfort and that support. And I'm kind of being drawn back to that green again, you know, and green representing healing, and especially with that soft green that I mentioned at the beginning. It's about comfort. It's about the heart, but the softness of things. It's about healing as well. And so for you, this activation, it's almost like this surge of just soft energy coming in to just release some of the old that's happening. So make time for self-care with the kyanite here, and really maximize on the energies coming in, because it's clearing out some of the old, I'm hearing karma, that's been surrounding you for a while. And it's really strong stuff. And it may be holding you down, or it may have been just holding you in a harder state of being. That's shifting for you, pile 3. It really is, if you allow it. Sorry, let me just move this. It's really shifting for you. And with here, the apostolite, it's bringing in greater support for you, because it's like you may not in the past been open to support. Maybe you wanted to do things your own way. I don't know. You know the answer to that. But it's bringing you, being softer is opening you up to being more receptive and allowing for others, for example, coming in to support you, allowing other energies to come in to support you, allowing other opportunities in to inspire you. So it's like you're being open, you're being activated to the next level of your evolution. And that's a softer way of being. And I'm being drawn to the word wellness. So maybe in the past you were more on alert, or more in a more proactive approach to life, or reactive approach to life. You're moving into this time of a more receptive approach to life, where it's a more balanced stance with you, and a more balanced stance with you and the universe, but also more balanced stance with you, spirit, with you and others, just a more balanced stance. Because I feel like there's some things that you've been missing out on, such as the support. And part of it is the support that you've given to yourself, which is maybe not as much as you deserve, but also the support that others could give you and maybe haven't. because of where you were in your journey or where your energy has been. That's shifting for you. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. And I'm getting here with the energies, there's this activation that's happening through that crown chakra, through that mind center, where it's going to bring you a greater state of peace. So there may be moments, pile 3, where you're a little scattered, because it's almost like you got to kind of go to one side and then go to the other to find that middle ground, to find that balance. And it's an energetic shift. That's where it starts, from the energy. So know that it's okay. Come back to self-care. Because this internal shift that's being created through the activation is, again, a rebalancing of your energies and how you do life. And it's time for this, pile 3, because as you create, as you shift into this softer way of being, it's like something is coming through you as a result of that. And I feel like it's greater passion and greater purpose, because it's like not so much energy is now going towards holding up that wall or just doing things in a certain way. That energy can now be used in a different way, in a way that just better serves you. You know what I mean? Really nice. Really, really nice. All right, we're going to pull some chakra insight cards. So for pile 3 spirit, pile 3 collective viewers, thank you. Sound. One more. Thank you. Grounding. Okay. And then we have, I'm going to just put that right here. It says visualization in reverse. With the sound here, I feel like the support that's coming in for you. And I don't know that it's coming in for you. Like, I feel like it's always been there on some level, but you may not have noticed it. So I feel like it's going to be more noticeable now. So for example, like the support that may be coming in for you, maybe in a way that like you never even thought about before, such as music. Listening to certain songs that actually fill you up or make you feel cozy and at home. Or maybe like playing a musical instrument or creating something. There's some sort of things that you're going to see as a result of changing your energy. It'll change by softening, it'll change the rhythm of how you navigate and therefore be able to see some things from a different light. Okay. And with the grounding here, that greater balance, that greater softness, that then will create this ability to move with the flow better, is going to help take you out of the old and into greater balance and more light in your world, because you may have felt stuck. But that's shifting, pile 3, that's really shifting. It's like you're moving from one way of being to something completely different. And finding your balance. Interesting. Okay. Grounding is important for you, pile 3, because you may find that that mind may be active, as I mentioned before. So grounding is really important. Presence is important. Finding that practicality of listening to the logic, but then seeing this different perspective and being able to create this union. So I'll give you an example of, you know I shouldn't sit and watch TV this evening. I should be doing this, right? That's not harder. I should be doing this. But then you're like, but my body's tired. And I know I shouldn't be watching Netflix, but I need something to relax. I need to be a little softer and relaxed. That feels good to me. That feels good in my body, which is a part of your root chakra, right? That's about being here in reality. And so logically, I know that taking a moment to rest and soften up and give myself that self-care is going to help me to propel forward to do those things that I actually have to do, logically have to do, right? Mindfully have to do. So I'm going to take this moment and I'm going to rest. And I know that tomorrow I'll be able to propel forward and do what I need to do because I'll feel full. I'll feel good. I'm ready to rock and roll. You know what I mean? There's this shift that's within you. And it's just about using that logic to really help to rebalance your changes. Okay? I hope that made sense. I don't know. It's a time of big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each and every. Wait, sorry guys, I can barely. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Sorry, there we go, that's what it says. And I do feel like you're really supported, like you got 2 supported cards here. I feel like this transformation, this activation is creating this huge transformation in your life, and it can be really scary, but they're asking you to visualize a better, more supportive life for you. Is really just taking that time to feel it in your body and visualize it. And what does that feel like for you? Because that's going to help with the mind stuff if it starts to act up. It's going to help with even the self-care as well. But visualizing it, imagining it, is knowing that, number one, it's possible, and what it can feel like, and how it can feel better than what you've been feeling in the past. And so, what else? You have this great support around you, and it's like there's certain things in your reality that you're not seeing that are supportive to you. And so that's going to be coming up for you to see and to play with. Pile 3. So we're going to end this reading with 1 to 2 more cards, Spirit, for Pile 3 Collective. Final messages for Pile 3 Collective regarding their activations. Expect a miracle. Love that with Mother Mary. Mother Mary, epitome of softness to me. And then we have peace. We have Irene. Leap of faith. It's scary to go into the unknown. And that's why the visualization is helping with you guys. It can really, really help with that. And also make you feel supported because you're feeling that vision. There's a connection there. With the expect miracles, it's like being open to the possibilities. Once you see that there's support around you, you're open to, well, what else does Spirit have for me around here? What else is there to see? And you're open and more receptive to the different miracles that can surround you or come to you. With the peace, I'm getting choose peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Take care of yourself like a child. Give yourself the beauty, give yourself the love, and really nurture yourself with wholesome things, okay? Such as good food, such as good people, things that make you feel peace. You may, your emotions may be sensitive or heightened at this time. Give yourself that space and that comfort as you navigate through it. You may want to work with the violet fire, Pile 3, envisioning that purple or that violet energy running through you and clearing out the past or clearing out the old. That's going to help with the recovery process. And there's something here about inner child for you, Pile 3. There's something about that that's being activated within you that's coming up to be more and more expressed in your life. So take that leap of faith. Play with it. There's something that wants to come through with that. Okay? I don't know, it could be coming through you, or it could be coming as a result of you doing that. Okay, so pile 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was great, but I hope it made sense to you. Do give this video a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.